there's no more fear in my day. Yes, blessed the day my heart strayed. Yes, dog pelling against that tidal wave. Yes, it seemed like I was smelling the scent of a grave, caught up in worldly things. These though led to more confusion in that maze. Yes, my soul for the money wouldn't even exchange. For the cash, streets was stained. Yes, a life filled with pain. At this time, I definitely needed my daddy to talk to me, man.
I'm headed for the stars, the clouds. Just look at me now. So let's toast to the ones that paved the way for their daughters and their sons. A little liquor while we coast under the sun, and give back to those who passed on. Pour out a little liquor. Dreams fail, but me, I'm never giving up. They ain't flash before my eyes, but I ain't starstruck. I seen it all come as fast as I seen it go. Picture perfect like I'm starring in this movie role. Cameras rolling, I write my own script.
Yes, it seemed like I was smelling the scent of a grave, caught up in worldly things. These though led to more confusion in that maze. Yes, my soul for the money wouldn't even exchange. For the cash, streets was stained. Yes, a life filled with pain. At this time, I definitely needed my daddy to talk to me, man.
Like I'm starring in this movie role. Cameras rolling, I write my own script. Feeling like J.Wise, tighten up my grip. Thinking about the change that I made for this outcome, and how success will make you change your whole outcome. So out comes more fuel to the fire when you realize exactly what you want and you desire. More of what you see, fast forward your attire till the girls come next, bare naked showing chest. Yes, no stress cause I ain't focused on the rest of y'all. Sticking to the point in this game of basketball, cause after all when it's said and done, they gon' bury me in a coffin that's made for one. So let's toast to the ones that paved the way for their daughters and their sons. A little liquor while we coast under the sun, and give back to those who passed on. Pour out a little liquor.
Got to move on. Got to move on. Got to move on. Hey,
pour out a little liquor.
Got to move on. Got to move on. Got to move on. Hey,
pour out a little liquor. Accelerating quicker, that's how I see my thoughts when I view the bigger picture. Never notice you, but you gon' notice me, nigga. That's how some people feel when they tryna get a deal, but I'ma keep it to myself cause my attitude's realer. Everyone's a goon and they best friend's a killer, but when it falls down and you looking on the ground, there's nothing else to be said and nothing else to figure out. So rest in peace to my Uncle E. I made it happen from the last thing you said to me. Became the man that you knew I was set to be. Cooking up a vision with your wisdom as my recipe. So the last thing I'll ever do is forget who I'm writing to. And with this cup in my hand, I'll let it tip over and say it again. So let's toast to the ones that paved the way for their daughters and their sons. A little liquor while we coast under the sun, and give back to those who passed on. Pour out a little liquor.
got to move on. Got to move on. Got to move on. Hey,
pour out a little liquor.
Got to move on. Got to move on. Got to move on. Hey,
Pour out a
This ain't the
little liquor.
realest shit I ever wrote. This from the heart, so this the realest shit I ever spoke. We pour some brown liquor just to give a little hope, and pray to God that he grant another 24 to stay alive from a city where they stay bustin'. In the world so cold, see these little niggas die for nothing. It's so disgusting, so we discussing the repercussions of street life when you in it and you die with nothing. So stand tall, you a soldier. Time's getting bolder. I'ma pray for you and hope you die old. older, living in this life with the world on my shoulders. We will never make it, yeah, that's what them haters told us. Believe me, gotta be a reason I am still breathing. So I keep my head up and try to believe it. Knees getting weak and Lord, I am seeking for hope, but I know that it's all in due season.
So let's toast to the ones that paved the way for their daughters and their sons. A little liquor while we coast under the sun, and give back to those who passed on. Pour out a little liquor.
Got to move on. Got to move on. Got to move on. Hey,
pour out a little liquor.
Got to move on. Got to move on. Got to move on. Hey,
pour out a little liquor.